All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you that how you can set up your basic Express project and run the Express server. So I'm going to go and create a new project. I'm going to call this Trips. You can call this obviously anything you want. And open up the terminal, cd, and simply go into that folder. Now I already have Node installed, so I'm just going to say npm init. That is going to set up my Node project at least. And I'm just going to go through this really fast. This is just a wizard. So the only file that is edited right now is package.json. We're just going to go ahead and open this up. There we go. So this is what it looks like right now. I usually try to change this index.js to app.js. That's just my preference. You don't have to do this. This means that your main file that you're going to run will be app.js. And I don't really have that file, so I'm just going to go ahead and add this. There we go. All right. And now I need to start a server. And the server I want to use is Express.js. So Express.js. This is a server. This is a package that I need to install using Node. And I can use npm install express-save to install that particular package. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure you're inside the folder, which is your Node project folder. Npm install express-save. And there we go. So it actually installed Express, and I can double check, and I can go to package.json, and I can actually see that Express has been installed. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can write some code to run our server. So I'm going to go ahead and start with constant express equals to require express. So this is basically, I'm saying that I want to use this module that I've already downloaded, which is Express package. And I want to use that package and give me whatever it returns. It's going to return most probably some sort of an object. All right. So constant app equals to express, and I can call that. All right. So this is actually going to return most probably a function, and now I'm calling that particular function. All right. All right. So this is going to create app instance, and now I can go ahead and start the server. So I can say app.listen to a specific port number, and when you have done, call this anonymous function. Inside this anonymous function, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just saying server has been started. It's a good idea to put this port number into some sort of a constant. So I'm just going to say port equals to 3000 and use port over here. That's the same thing as putting 3000, but now if I have a lot of code and if I have used port, I can simply change it to 3001 and it will be changed everywhere. Okay, so if the server is started, let's go and see what it displays if I go to localhost 3000. Well, first of all, we see that, well, it cannot be reached. And the reason it cannot be reached is that we haven't really started the server. So let me go back to terminal and run Nordmann app.js. Nordmann is a separate package that stands for node monitor, and it's going to allow you to monitor the app.js file. So every time the app.js file changes, it's going to restart the server again. You don't have to use Nordmann if you don't want to. You can simply say node app.js, and that is also fine. The only problem you will find with this is that every time you change anything in app.js, you have to stop the server and start the server. So that's why I'm going to use Nordmann, which is going to do that for me, stopping the server and restarting the server. Okay, Nordmann is running, and we are running the app.js file. So basically, this code is getting executed, and the server has started. Let's go ahead and refresh the page. Different, right? It didn't display the previous page, which is page not found. It's saying I couldn't find any route like GetRoute. All right. So let's go ahead and add a GetRoute. App.getRoute request and response, and I'm going to send back hello world. So this means that if I go to the root route basically is localhost 3000. So if I'm talking about root route on google.com, it will be, or amazon.com, it will be amazon.com. Root route on bbc.com will be bbc.com. All right. The root route is basically, well, the root route, the origin of a particular domain. So at this point, we are running everything on localhost, meaning our computer. So it's going to, root route will be localhost and whatever the port number we are running on. Let's go ahead and refresh it, and now you see hello world, meaning when you go to the root route, it displays hello world, because that's what I said over here. If you go to the root route, simply send hello world, just text. All right. So here's something that you should try now. What if I go to slash and I go to hello? If I go over here, I want to say hello John. So if I go to hello route, let's go. It doesn't really do anything. But if I go to hello, what I want you to do is to create a route that if I go to hello, it's going to say hello John right over here. Instead of saying this, it should say hello John. So that is your activity. So work on that. And we're going to get back, and I'll show you that how next you can set up mustache pages.